Hello, this is Novex IT, and today we're going to continue with part 3 of our series on cloud computing on Azure, and we're going to continue observing and performing network activities. So we're going to go into our virtual machine. So you would start them, so we select them all and start. As you can see, mine are already running. So look here, I'm already here in my Windows VM logged in, so I'm going to open Wireshark. So I'm going to Ethernet. I'm going to click Start Capture. Just leave that there in the meanwhile. And then we're going to go into our Linux VM. So we're going to create some ICMP traffic. Well, another type. So we're going to go in networking, then network setting. Then we're going to go into network security group here. And go to inbound security rules. We're going to add a rule here. So let's see, keep the source any, keep that the same. Source port ranges, keep that the same. Destination, keep that the same. Service custom, keep that the same. Destination port, keep that as a little asterisk. We're going to put ICMP v4. For deny action, we're going to change the priority to 90. Keep everything else the same, we're just going to add it. So it's being created. So now we're going to go back here. So we're going to go open PowerShell. Let's open it as administrator. Okay. So now I'm going to ping. Let's go back. Home. Virtual machine. Linux. Expand. And we're going to the private IP address. We're going to copy that because that's where we're going to ping. Ping and then space -t. And then over here in Wireshark, I'm going to put filter for ICMP. There we go. So we're starting to see some packets. So you can see they're being timed out. So they're not. They're just requests, but there's no response back. And that's gonna. So because of this command, it's gonna be endless. So now we're gonna go back into Azure portal. Let's go back into network settings, network security group, inbound security rules. Now we're just gonna delete the rule we just made. So select and delete. So that's deleted and go back to a Windows virtual machine. I'm gonna put Command C. Oh, there we go. It's actually now, there we go. The rule just kicked in, and now we're getting replies back. So you look into our Wireshark. Now we're getting reply requests. It's endless too, but at least request no more timeout and go up. So there we go. We see it kind of started right here. So now we're gonna see if I can stop the ping now. I'm just gonna click out of it. Just gonna stop the ping. So let me just stop the capture and then start it again. Continue without saving. Now I'm gonna put SSH. So you see there's no traffic for SSH. I'm gonna go to PowerShell again. Run as administrator. Now we're gonna go SSH. Now we're gonna go to NX user. So this is like when we logged in, but we're gonna use this. This is the username and password for the Linux, but we're gonna access it through our Windows VM through PowerShell. Probably sounds a little confusing, but it's alright. So SSH, then our IP address, private IP address, the length which is 10.0.5. Click enter. Our password. The password is, in case you forgot, let's look here. So Novex Lab 123 exclamation mark. Just gonna put that password in. Novex Lab 123 exclamation mark, enter. Let's try again. There we go. And okay, so there you go, logged in. You might see like a yes or no. You would put the yes, then you would be where I'm at. Okay, so now let's put this side by side so you kind of observe what I'm observing. Okay, so I'm gonna type hello here. So if you didn't say, so just take a look at the Wireshark, then I'm gonna delete. If you notice, I got like 5 more packets, then I'll just put a bunch of words. Oh, I suddenly got a lot of packets. Then I delete. So basically everything I type in the keyboard is being reflected in the Wireshark. It's for SSH traffic. So now I'm just gonna exit the connection now. Okay. So now I'm going to filter for DHCP traffic. Okay. Let's click out of PowerShell. I'm gonna open Notepad. So this will make sense in a second. So we're just trying to create DHCP traffic. So I'm gonna first put in the Notepad ipconfig space / release, second line ipconfig space / renew. So basically we're gonna get release our current IP address and get a new one. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna put dhcp.bat. Save it as all types of files. And then save it as in the C drive / program data. Now we're gonna save it. So save. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back to PowerShell. See that it's there. Run as administrator. I'm gonna put cd / program data. ls for list. So if you look down here, there is our DHCP bat file. It's there. So now let's go ahead and run the file now. DHCP dot bat. Then run it. So enter. Give me a second. So yeah. So basically we're going to trying to run this because otherwise we're not gonna get DHCP traffic. Oh, I see. I forgot to add the dot. That's why. That's what's going on. / DHCP dot bat. Let's try it again. Okay, there we go. Let's just start working now. So basically, our IP address is being released, and then we're gonna get a new one. So there might be, there you go, there it is. So go to Wireshark, and now we got our DHCP traffic. So yeah, if you ever wondered what's going on in each one of these packets, instead of looking here, though you could look here, you can like select one, which is selected. I'm gonna click edit, copy, plain text. So I just copied it, and I can be like, go chat gbt.com, and I can be like, what is going on here? Explain it succinctly. And then, so there he goes. Kind of explaining what's going on here. So just basically what just happened, which is IP address got presented, and you can do it for each one, but we're gonna keep moving on. Now we're gonna observe DNS traffic. So we're gonna filter for DNS. Let's refresh it actually. Continue without saving. So there we go. So now we're gonna go to our PowerShell. Let me just exit out of this and then reopen PowerShell again. So I'm gonna go ns lookup. Let's go yahoo.com. Go to Wireshark. So there we go. We got some new traffic here in here. So let's refresh it real quick, and let's go ns lookup. Let's go amazon.com. So there you go. We got some new. You could even do google.com. ns lookup google.com. And there you go. Yeah, lots going on in the background with DNS. Okay, so now we're gonna observe RDP traffic, or remote desktop protocol. RDP. Enter. So it's not showing up here. So another way to view RDP traffic is to put TCP dot port space equal h2389, enter. So if you see, you notice here there's a lot of traffic here, so I'm just gonna kind of scroll all the way to the bottom, and it's like continuous. There's like a lot, so you kind of take a guess what's kind of going on here. But since it's a remote desktop protocol, and we are currently using remote desktop connection on for our virtual machine on Windows, it's basically live streaming everything that we're capturing on this screen for our VM. So now we're just gonna observe two more packets. So we're gonna observe HTTP traffic, which is usually not secure. So there you go. So here's one. So here's a good website. HTTP forever.com. So look at this website. It's actually like, if I even put HTTP, basically you just see it's like not secure because it doesn't have HTTPS. So I'm gonna go into Wireshark, go HTTP, Just like a lot of traffic going on here, but currently it's not going on endlessly, but this is kind of just captures, and I'm pretty sure if I just do ns lookup HTTP forever, just there we go. Okay, let's not worry too much about that. But regardless, we just use the website, and you can also just observe it on here. And again, you can also just copy a packet and just figure out what it's doing with the help of AI. But let's just keep moving on, and then you can also observe DHCP traffic as well. But more specifically, DHCP through a handshake. So I'm gonna just go on Amazon.com, let it fully load. Go back to Wireshark. I'm just gonna stop the packet share. Now we're gonna try to find the 3 handshakes. So instead of just looking endlessly through here, a good way to find it is going Control F for find. Now I'm gonna put regular expression. Then I'm gonna put sin. I'm gonna click find. So I'm just gonna keep. Here we go. So here we go. So here he goes. So sin act for acknowledgement, and then act. So this is a 3-way handshake going on, and you can just keep looking. There's probably a lot more, and again, you can also just copy the packet detail and just kind of to know what's to understand what's going on behind the scenes. And then one last one, gonna go look for ARP. So as you see, there's none here. So I'm gonna open PowerShell. Oh, not there. Okay, so I'm gonna put a specific command in here. So I'm gonna put R space dash D space this enter. And then I'm gonna put ping the private IP address of the Linux, which is 10.0.0.0.5. Ping. Oh, okay, let's try that again real quick. I was currently off, so let's just try that one more time. ARP. And then ping. Okay. So there you go. So we got some ARP traffic. So let's see. So you can see who has this address and tell me this. So there's the information. There's a broadcast. So yeah, ARP is kind of useful because like if, for example, you didn't get an ARP response, then that would mean that your device doesn't know that a MAC address. And it kind of helps for like help desk scenarios like my computer can't reach the internet, I can't find the printer, network is super slow. And yeah, like I guess like using like Wireshark capture, and like, you know, all these different packets that I showed you could be helpful, like for like diagnosing like an issue for like an end user, for instance, or like if you're reading for cybersecurity, that would probably be useful in its own context, you know. So yeah, that's the end of our video today, and thanks for watching.